Good day everyone, I am Juvie Macy Pagaling. In this video, I will discuss about the multi-age education. First, let us define what is a multi-age class. A multi-age class is formed by deliberately placing students together with differences in age and abilities in order to facilitate the overall development of each child within a family-like community of learners. In a multi-age education, it is the practice of teaching children of different ages together in the same classroom without dividing the students or curriculum into steps labeled by grade designation. In short, in one classroom, there are different ages of students. Next, students are taught and assessed according to developmental stages or the child's individual needs. As students stay with the same teacher for 2 years. So, in a multi-age class, this enables teacher to individualize the program for each child. Having a small class size allow each teacher to know their children well and serve them not only academically but socially and emotionally. And students stay with the same teacher for 2 to 3 years with only the oldest students advancing to the next group. Next programs are planned which are developmentally appropriate for each student regardless of their age or grade level. So as I've researched before about the multi-age philosophy, the multi-age philosophy recognizes that students learn better when they have role models they can turn to for assistance and when they are able to practice their skills by demonstrating to others. The multi-age class is similar to the Montessori school concept. It is based on a more family-oriented structure where deference is accepted and nurturing is valued and encouraged. Next, what are the benefits of multi-age education? So benefits for students: learner-centered, positive nurturing environment, peer support, mentoring, opportunities for leadership, and small group skill instruction. So in a multi-age class, students are taught in groupings that maximize the potential of their learning. Students learn from the teacher and each other, and the teacher plans for and expect different outcomes for each child dependent upon their stage of development. So our school is like a large family, a nurturing, caring place where older children act as leaders and role models much as older siblings do in a large family. So here, it benefits for students because in a multi-age program, it creates cooperation instead of competition. In a multi-age class, children motivate and encourage each other. It increases self-esteem, confidence, longer time with teacher, less worry about moving to a new classroom at the beginning of each school year as classroom routines and teacher expectations are already known. So in a multi-age class, students learn and accelerate at their own pace. So in short, in a multi-age instruction, it has a positive impact on children's attitude, in children academic performance. Because here, in a multi-age class, the older siblings or the older students will teach the younger ones who are having a hard time to understand the activities. They will have peer tutoring and mentoring, and also it will give them a leadership skills. In a multi-age classroom, students of different ages interact with each other on a daily basis. So younger children become more comfortable playing and learning with older children. Additionally, by being around of different ages, a child is exposed to many different levels of all subjects at all times. This creates a constant cognitive stimulation that sparks a great and more organic interest in learning. So, as in any class, the responsibility for the teaching rests with the teacher. In a multi-age class, as what I've said earlier, older students naturally want to help the younger students and frequently do so. As I've searched earlier, that it's shown that when students teach information skills to their classmates, their academic performance improves. They reinforce their own knowledge and skills, which in turn build their self-confidence and self-esteem, and they come to a better understanding of the subject matter. Next, benefits for parents. So it has a stronger relationship with teacher. In a multi-age class, it will have support, a stronger support from parents to the teacher. Comfort level increase for both you and your child at the beginning of the school year when you know the teacher, the expectation, and the classroom routines. More opportunities to take an active role in child's education. So here, the student, the teachers, the parents will um, be more active in the rule in their child's individual needs. They will support they will support their children needs. Then child is more positive about school. Then child is given appropriate support. Challenge depend on their individual achievement level. Child learns to self-initiate, and each child has the opportunity to be an elder, a leader, and role model in the classroom. Child is more positive about school. When the parents support the child's individual needs, the child feel positive about her or his performance in school. And later on, this will help child to achieve their skills. So here, each child has the opportunity, yes, because the older children fulfill a nurturing role. There are less behavioral problems in the multi-age classroom. Also, the fact that all the older students practice being leaders in the class helps to alleviate the pressure between older students competing for the role of boss in the classroom. So that's it. Benefits for educators. So it has stronger relationship with students and parents, better able to address individual students' needs, longer time to monitor students to recognize effective of teaching, more stimulating creative work environment. So here, teachers in a and next is all no, that's it. So here, teacher in a multi-age class are very aware of each student as an individual. They focus on what each student knows and need to know rather than on the body of information that has to be transmitted to the class, because students remain with their teacher for more than 1 to 2 years. Teachers get to know each child very well. Teachers also use strategies such as personal learning plans, team teaching, group for skill learning, cooperative learning groups, interest groups, peer tutoring, and one-on-one instruction. So here, they can better be able to address their individual student needs. What are the social effects? As what I've said earlier, all students have a chance to assume leadership roles in the areas in which they excel regardless of age. So the older students, when they are having the hard time, the younger ones, and the older students take responsibility of being a leader or being an elder sibling to their younger sibling, like in a school, in a home setting. So the older, more knowledgeable students who may be socially, emotionally young, an opportunity to socialize with younger class members. In a multi-age classroom, it helps to develop leadership skills that will last a lifetime. Classroom, older students have the opportunity to become mentors to younger students. These mentors helps to teach their younger mentees may have. Mentorship learning is beneficial to both mentor and students and the mentee, as both parties involved gain valuable skills by collaborating with one another. Older students are able to reinforce their own knowledge base by teaching the younger students, and the younger students benefits while having a mentor who is always available to them. Children also feel more relaxed around their teacher and their classmates because they have known them for multiple years. When a child becomes comfortable with their surroundings, the child is able to better focus on their education, and they do not have the added way of stress of having to get to know a new teacher and make friends with a new group of classmates each year. Students have more positive attitude about school, increase in attendance, and decrease in disruptive behavior. Students develop leadership skills, nurturing behaviors, and a greater sense of community, more accepting of individual differences. So this will create a positive attitude towards the students, because here in a multi-age class, they can socialize everyone with different ages, and the older one is responsible for the younger one who has having a hard time in understanding a topic or something, activities. Also here, they will become a leader in a multi-age classroom. Less behavior, less disruptive behavior in a multi-age classroom because the older children fulfilling a nurturing role in a classroom setting. Flexible grouping allows the teacher to instruct children on the basis of interests and learning needs. When children are grouped according to interests, not abilities, the opportunity to learn from each other are maximized. So it's not about the ability, it's about the interest of the child, and has the opportunity to learn from each other are maximized. In a multi-age education opens up learning for every child, providing an enriched learning environment within a family of mixed age learners. That would be all for my report for today. Thank you for listening. God bless us all. Bye bye.